Hi folks, welcome back to Technology Review. I'm your host, Mac Jackson Jr. You can find me on MacJacksonJr.com, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, and YouTube. Just do a search for Mac Jackson Jr. Take a look at some of my interviews with industry experts and previous episodes here on WCOBM.tv. We are simulcasting here with Facebook Live as well. For those who are on Facebook, how you doing? And thank you for being a part of our show and our segment. In this segment, we talk about green energy technology. What is green energy technology? We talk about electric, folks, electric vehicles, electric bikes, and of course we get into IoT as well. If you don't know what IoT is, definitely stay tuned. As far as electric bike is a mountain bike that has a powerful but small electric motor, usually on the rear wheel, and a powerful battery, usually under the seat. You connect the two together, and now you have pedal assist. So therefore, if you're doing some hiking or bike riding and you want to go on nice long bike rides, like here in Las Vegas, you can take a bike ride up Charleston, take it west all the way through the Red Rock Canyon and Red Rock Mountains there, and back down to Blue Diamond. Having a pedal assist, folks, makes the biking ride that much nicer. I'm telling you, it's a lot of fun to do. So definitely check that out as well for electric bikes and EVs. Electric cars. Now, those of you who watch my show, you know my favorite car, and that is Tesla. That's right, folks. Tesla Model X and Tesla Model S. This week has been a very good week for Tesla. Elon Musk this week, along with SpaceX, has launched a rocket, folks. Not just any rocket. They have launched one of the biggest, baddest rockets ever launched. That's right, folks. Biggest, baddest rocket ever launched. It was launched from the Kennedy Space Center in Florida. It had 3 large rocket engines, and it blasted off this week, and it sent into orbit Elon Musk's first original Tesla with an astronaut in it. No, with a dummy astronaut in the car. It's set to orbit the sun until the batteries run out. So it's kind of interesting. If you go online, do a YouTube search, you could see a live view of the car orbiting the sun. It looks pretty cool. But really makes this interesting for Tesla is that the rocket engines that went up with the main rocket separated, and this was really cool, folks. Rather than having the old rocket engines falling into the ocean like we've done for decades, what these engines did is that they started back up and landed. They actually landed, the rocket engines, back down to the ground. They're reusable. That was amazing. There was one episode of SpaceX where a rocket engine landed on a drone barge out in the ocean. That's right, folks, a drone barge, unmanned barge, that was controlled in a central location. Ship went out in the ocean, and the engine came back down and landed on top of it. Bullseye landing. Amazing technology. We've come a long ways, folks, for flying cars, and I think we have a flying car now orbiting the sun. So definitely kudos out to Elon Musk and Tesla for that major event to launch a car into space. For those of you back down here on Earth who are looking to purchase a Tesla vehicles now have been on the roads now for over 5 years, folks. Over 5 years. It's really interesting to look at the differences between purchasing a regular vehicle and a Tesla over the last 5 years, okay? So think about it. With a regular vehicle, you have all types of things, internal parts and components of the vehicle that could go wrong as the mileage of the car increases. But as far as a Tesla, you don't have those, folks. There's no oil changes, there's no alternators, there's no transmissions, none of that. True, you do have a computer system that can fail on you, absolutely, but you have none of these physical devices that can fail or go wrong. So it's something to look into. EVs are definitely hitting the market very, very fast. There's a lot of manufacturers now that are looking to have EVs as their only type of cars. They will no longer produce or manufacture combustible engines. Volvo just announced that after 2020, there will be no more combustion engines created. They will be using EVs, electric vehicles. Electric vehicles are becoming more affordable, for one. the batteries for electric vehicles are becoming smaller but very, very powerful. Like the example I've given you about the bike. As far as the car's point of view, there's new technologies that are available, giving the electric vehicles more power, more juice to last longer. But one of the other things that have held people back from electric vehicles is that the charging time. There are certain places you can go to get your vehicle charged. Not everywhere was available to charge your electric vehicle, and if you did, it would take a long time to charge your electric vehicle. Usually it would take somewhere between 24 hours on some of these electric vehicles that are out. But the battery technology has changed and has improved considerably. It has improved considerably for that. So you can now charge up your electric vehicle from anywhere from 1 hour to 4 hours. 30 minutes now. 30 minutes to 4 hours at some of these high intensity charging stations, and you can get up to 80% of a charge. So that makes it very convenient. So then you can charge your vehicle and take it back home and charge again there. Definitely stay tuned for in your city, folks, and see a lot of charging stations popping up places that you never think that you would see them before. For example, shopping malls. Have you noticed shopping malls are starting to have power stations there, EV power stations? How about your work, where you work at your company? Does your company have a charging station and parking lot? I noticed new apartments being developed here in Las Vegas that have charging stations as a free amenity for their tenants that stay in their apartment complexes. This is just one example of several that are out. So definitely take a look at that. EVs are definitely here to stay, and I'd like to know your opinion on that as well. Give me your opinion, folks. You can send me a message on Facebook if you like, or go ahead and send me an email at info@macjacksonjr.com. It's macjacksonjr.com. And we'll post it up on the internet, and we'll talk about it too, what you think about it. Are you ready for the electric vehicle? How about the new innovation that the new innovations that Lyft and Uber are working on, how autonomous vehicles. The next 3 to 5 years, Lyft and Uber are coming up with autonomous vehicles. So when you call for a car, you'll have a car that will pick you up, and there probably won't be a driver driving it. There may be a person, an assistant, sitting there in front of the steering wheel, just giving you extra supervision, but not doing the driving. The car will be doing the major driving operations. What do you think about that, folks? Are you ready for an autonomous vehicle? Would you get into a ride share knowing that the driver is not driving the vehicle, the car is driving itself? Let us know your comments. Send them to info@macjacksonjr.com. That's macjacksonjr.com. And tell us what you think about that. It'd be really interesting to see. I want to thank everybody to be a part of our show. In summary today, I want to let you guys know that your business needs to be protected from cyber criminals and cyber thieves. Cyber criminals and cyber thieves. The best way to do that is through cybersecurity awareness. You can do that by contacting my company, Mac Jackson Jr., or MJ at MJ Computer Concepts, and we come to our organization and provide training to your employees on cybersecurity techniques and policies that are put together by NIST, the National Institute of Standards, used by law enforcement as well, and giving you a peace of mind knowing that you have done your due diligence in protecting your customers, your employees, and your business from cyber criminals. Because folks, the gold is where the information is. That is within your company's, your organization. So definitely protect that, folks. I'd like to thank everybody for being a part of our show this week and all of our research we've done to bring it to you every week live here on WCOBM.tv. And I'd like to invite you to join us every week here, Fridays at 3 p.m. to 4 on WCOBM.tv. If you need to get a hold of me again, you can call me at 702-868-0808, 702-868-0808. Give me your comments and questions. If you want to send us email, it's info@macjacksonjr.com. That's info@macjacksonjr.com. And we will reply to your email as well. Thank you for everybody for being part of our Facebook Live. And we appreciate you taking the time to log in to listen to our show. And stay tuned for our next show that will be here on WCOBM.tv. Geeks Are Sexy. And we will make sure you guys have a great weekend, folks. My name is Mac Jackson Jr., and we will see you next week here on Technology Review. Have a good weekend, folks. Thank you.